Scott, dry start to our Thursday. Take full advantage of the dry time tomorrow. Early morning temperatures will be in the upper 50s and low 60s. A quiet start. Sunrise is at 7:36. Expecting more clouds and sunshine, very similar to today. Maybe a couple of pop-up showers during the afternoon and evening hours. And then we turn our attention to a weather impact alert day on Friday, all thanks to what's left of Hurricane Helene. Wind gusts 30 to 50 miles per hour plus. Power outages will be a concern. More on this in the full forecast.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Angela. Thanks. Tonight at 11, a proposal aimed at ending those so-called street takeovers here in Indy is now one step closer to taking effect. A city-county council committee is now recommending the entire council should sign off on this measure that would mean stricter penalties for the people who are involved. Logan Gay was at tonight's meeting, and tonight breaks down what's next for this plan and why our city leaders say it's so important.
The city-county councilors say today's vote is all about ensuring public safety, saving lives, and finding a fix to a local problem.
A problem that some people say is happening right in their backyard.
We can't leave our house. We can't go down the streets because we're afraid of being hit. We're afraid there's guns involved.
She's talking about the street takeovers that police say can involve hundreds of people blocking intersections, doing donuts, something IMPD says has been plaguing the city for nearly 4 years.
We believe these events have resulted in shots fired and persons shot as these events break up throughout our city. Just 2 weeks ago, IMPD vehicles sustained over $8,300, again, $8,300 in damage at the hands of individuals engaged in illegal street takeover activities across the city.
But on Wednesday, members of the Public Safety and Criminal Justice Committee took the first step to make sure these street takeovers end. They unanimously voted for a due pass recommendation on a proposal that would impose stricter penalties and fines for participants and bystanders.
We are not going to turn our city over to folks running around as if they are at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Under the proposal, organizers and participants of street takeovers would face up to $250 in fines. Spectators could be fined up to $100. Cars used in street takeovers would also be impounded for at least 30 days. But some people, including council members, say it may not be enough.
I don't think the people doing this are going to care if they get a $250 fine.
I think the two things we've already talked about is extending the time from 30 days, maybe 90 days, and increasing the fines.
But some people who spoke believe the proposal was too far-reaching and consider the language vague.
The proposal makes over a dozen references to, quote, reckless driving exhibitions, which are never defined in the text of the ordinance.
Those in support hope this proposal sends a strong message.
We want to keep crime rates down. We want to keep property values up. And the way that you do that is giving us the ability to enforce something to prevent these types of street takeovers.
Next, this will head to the full city council on October 7th for a vote. In Indianapolis, SCCB, Logan Gay, 13 News.
So on the calendar, I literally wrote, Thomas is leaving to save the world. And that's how I see it.
Tonight, more than 600 Indiana National Guard soldiers are preparing to head to the Middle East, all part of the Operation Spartan Shield. Loved ones and Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb gathered at Camp Atterbury today for their departure ceremony. The soldiers will be headquartered in Kuwait, providing safety and security. Captain Theodore Jackson is leaving behind his wife and 3 kids.
And I tell them to go day by day. Just go to school, do your homework, things of that sort, and listen to your mom, and over time the days will pass. But I'm confident that we're trained, proficiently or whatnot, and we're ready to take on whatever mission is thrown at us.
These soldiers will first train in Texas before heading overseas. They'll be deployed for more than 1 year. The city of Elwood tonight may add a new tribute to Officer Noah Chenevez, who was killed in the line of duty 2 years ago. Representative Victoria Spartz just introduced a bill to name a post office in Elwood after Chenevez. The entire Indiana delegation supported that bill. It would rename the post office on North Anderson Street the Officer Noah Jacob Chenevez Post Office Building.